What's going on, brothers? This time tag you the name. Got a video for you. It's your entitled While We Live, Part 60. Here goes. So, all over Shea Butter Twitter, all of these domestic reptiles, hoochies, and even the bitch-made simps among them have been scoffing at Jonathan Majors. They've been doing a little victory lap. And they've all been saying, well, this is what happens when you leave the community and also the hog shit, but I gotta say it like this. The domestic reptiles, these ditch pigs, these hoochies will do the exact same damn thing. The exact same thing. And while they're asking brothers, content creators to cover the topic, they themselves won't cover the topic of Cardi B breaking down on line because the minstrel that she got in bed with cheated on her. You see, she knew that he was an abject piece of shit from the jump, but she still kept coming back to him. And that right there is her fault. That's her fault. Because shit attracts flies. And while we're on the subject, while these trollops were doing a little victory lap at Jonathan Majors being found guilty on those flimsy ass charges, there was a domestic reptile, I think in, was it Philadelphia, somewhere up north, that decided it was a good idea to get drunk, get behind the wheel of a vehicle, drive it, murk 2 police officers, and murk a civilian. And this hoochie and the person that represented her in that courtroom tried to get the judge to ease his heart. It told the judge that this 23-year-old was troubled. She was having problems. She is deeply sorry for what she did. And just like that, the hoochie is looking at 23 to 60 strong for killing those 2 police officers and a civilian with her vehicle. Oh, and to add shit to the piss, this 23-year-old hoochie who was drunk behind the wheel of the car, she was pregnant. She was pregnant. Translation: these hoochies are the problem. Always have been, always will be. You may think I'm harsh. You may think I'm ruthless for telling bros to master your life game and perfect it, but I mean what I say. Master your life game and perfect it, man. Leave these hoochies alone because they're gone. They're 100% out of order and they're on free fall. They're free falling. But they want to pull you down with you. They want to pull you down with them. That's what they want. A good example of this is last weekend. I was at my local barcade. I was dressed dignified. Bluetooth, coat, boots, haircut, you name it. I was going up to the bar to refill my drink, and out of nowhere, this 5'0" tree stump of a hoochie randomly said, "What you got going on?" Just like that. She actually said that. "What you got going on?" I looked at her for a second, continued to fill my drink, walked away. Walked away. And say a fucking word. You see, these hoochies really believe that they own you. These hoochies really believe that you got nowhere to go. You belong to them. That's why they're angry at you right now, because 51% of you are single and childless. Half of them are angry because you're happy The others are angry with you because you're not poor. That's the crabs in the bucket mentality that I'm talking about. They're mad at you because you're not poor. They're mad at you because you're buying passports. They're mad at you because you're sidestepping all these problems and all this fuck up. They're mad at you because you're not going through the same trauma that they went through their own bad choices. As I've told Brother Black Mind, I don't go through any trauma. I don't have to go through any trauma because I took the necessary steps to circumvent these problems. Or as Dave Chappelle said it, modern problems require modern solutions. And I found solutions. That solution's the lockout game. Master lockout game perfected. Because if you do, you're going to be alright. You'll sidestep these legal snares and traps, these financial pitfalls. You'll sidestep the cell block in the cemetery. That hoochie, Gianna Webb, the 23-year-old hoochie who was pregnant, got drunk, got into the vehicle and killed those 2 cops and that civilian. That's an example of what we're sidestepping. That's why I do what I do. That's why I created this series, Why We Left. This is for you brothers who got your diplomas, your degrees, and your certifications, and you started leaving in the 90s. You left and never returned. I know this because I'm one of them, and I've passed on my knowledge to one of the young guns. And if need be, I'll do it again. I'm not worried about fighting gentrification. I'm not worried about housing like that because I have 2 retirements. And if I keep going the way I'm going, I'm going to have a 3rd retirement. All this because I don't chase tail. All this because I don't deal with these hoochies and these domestic reptiles. All this because I don't keep company with bitch-made simps and these brainless hyenas who shit their brains off with the to talking. Individuals who get on YouTube and try to gaslight young men into having kids or being stepfathers, or telling them they need to do better, but not questioning these hoochies who still want to play cops and robbers until they get put down. It's a never-ending cycle of weapons-grade stupidity. They're not going to stop it. These hoochies want to make fun of Jonathan Major's calamity. They want to go low. Well, we can go lower. The story about Gianna Webb, when you brothers reach your destinations overseas, and any of those females, any of the locals ask you why you left, bring up that article. The article, the link is in my community tab. Show them that article. And you tell them personally, this is why we left. If that doesn't work, show them the article, the video in regards to why Debbie Thomas became what she became. You know, the divester who went from a gold medalist to living in a fucking trailer park. That's a hell of a fall. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But that's what happened. You brothers out there, stay safe, stay vigilant during these perilous times. Stay away from these hoochies, stay away from these domestic reptiles, and stay away from these sawed-off bitch-made simps. They're out to destroy you, ruin your life. Their psychopathy never ends. Oh, and speaking about their psychopathy, in regards to these trollops who say that they're loyal and say they love their children, I'll point some out to you brothers. You can thank me later. Check this out. You will notice that when these trollops, when these hoochies and these domestic reptiles have their children, notice that it's your child when she wants child support, but it's her child when she wants an abortion. You know what I said? It's your child when she wants child support, but it's her child when she wants an abortion. Peep game, brothers. Peep game. It's not a McTell. That's all I got for you. The baddest here in the commentary for you to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel, leave my tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's your bless icon. All right, brothers, you know the drill. Your routine, go away the boy, SYSBM. That's for these hoochies. These bitch-made Sims. These graybeard bitch-made Sims. And those that probably say how we say it, give them nothing. This has been the SYSBM PSA. Welcome to the state. See you soon.